No more cash. This is not a joke. This is what is actually happening today. So today I want to break down what's going on, why millions and millions of people are currently struggling, why some businesses are actually not accepting cash anymore. But I also want to talk about McDonald's, because McDonald's has said some very interesting things just recently, but it's what they have just done. Their actions will speak louder than words. So I'm going to address what's going on at this time, so make sure you stick around and watch this entire video. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So what just happened, and why is this such a serious problem? Well, let's dive right into it. The first thing that you need to understand is that it has to do with McDonald's. McDonald's is now saying that people are struggling. Just look at this. It says McDonald's executives admit diners think prices are too high, say they're working to create value. Now, McDonald's did this. They created a $5 value menu. However, it's also creating more problems. According to reports, they say the $5 value menus, the $5 value meals are still selling, but they aren't bringing in higher revenue. They're not bringing in more money from the sales of this $5 value menu. That's a problem. But here's another problem that I just faced just the other day. Now, I actually went to a few different McDonald's to see if this was the case, because somebody on TikTok said this was happening all over. But I was curious, is it really happening? Here's what they told me. They told me that McDonald's still sells the $5 value meal. However, when you go to McDonald's, whether you drive through the drive-thru or you go inside, they actually don't promote it. I thought this was interesting, so I decided to test it out myself. Went to 3 different McDonald's. The first one, that yes, they do still sell the $5 value meal, but you have to ask for it. Second one, same thing. Third one, same thing. But what's interesting is when they put it up on the board, it shows up as individual items. And then at the very end, I had to correct the person, and then they flipped it into the $5 value meal. Interesting, right? Well, this is why some are saying there's no more cash, because the American people are struggling. We can't go into our favorite stores and decide, you know what, I'm going to spend a little bit of money today because everything is costing so much more. You go into McDonald's, for instance, just to give you an idea. If I go into McDonald's with my family, we have a family of 5, and we get meals, it's usually going to cost us around about $75. Now, when I go to McDonald's with my family of 5, but we usually take a couple of my son's friends, that normally costs us about $110 to $120 for a group of 7 or 8. Yeah, McDonald's is not cheap. It's getting more and more expensive. But this is why it's a serious problem, because McDonald's is attempting to offer more value. Let's look at this. It says McDonald's to offer more value meals to entice struggling consumers. This is their plan as of today. They plan to bring on more value meals. But what are they going to look like? How expensive are they going to be? We don't know. All we know is that this is their plan. Bring in more people. Bring in additional value meals. But does that actually turn into more revenue? Likely not. According to a friend of mine, I asked him a week or 2 ago. Asked him on the 18th. Today's 29th. So, yeah, about a week and a half ago, I asked him how things were going. He's a manager of McDonald's. And what he told me was they were going to have to let people go. Because what's happening is McDonald's is still doing very well, but they don't need as many people in the store. The reason why is because at their specific location, they're in a larger city. A lot of their food is for takeout. People will just come in and take it to go. The other one is people are delivering it because they're around a lot of office buildings. So they're going to start letting people go. He said this is just the beginning, because what we are about to see is McDonald's could potentially be delivering food. They're going to deliver food to further locations to ensure that people can get their product. And guess what? It'll be free delivery. Yeah, just wait for that, because this is something that many pizza places have had the benefit of, is that you order a pizza, you expect it to be delivered. You want McDonald's? Well, in many cases, it's not delivered. And so this is why he's saying, just wait, because we are going to see more deliveries. And as they start to happen, the people that are working at these locations will then be let go. But guess what? If it's happening at McDonald's, it's going to happen at Burger King. It's going to happen at Wendy's, at Arby's. It's already happening at Chick-fil-A. There's many people that never even go to Chick-fil-A, absolutely love it, but they never go because they deliver it every single time. So just wait for that. Now, I want to touch on a couple things. Just the key points from this article from CNBC. It says right here, McDonald's executives acknowledged during an earnings call on Monday, that's today, that diners consider the company's prices too high and said they're making a forensic approach to evaluating prices. That's some good news. It says amid a broader consumer pullback in increasing prices, fast food chains have had a difficult time drawing in lower income diners. One thing that I've noticed recently in regards to McDonald's is people will order, in the times when I go to McDonald's, people will order stuff and then they will ask the person, but is this cheaper? And so they'll give them an order, and then they'll order something else and they'll get the cheaper option. For instance, some people will get a Big Mac, the Big Mac meal. Others will get a McDouble, but Big Mac sauce on it. Okay? Now, I don't know the exact difference of them, but I hear it's pretty much the same thing. So we'll see. Let's keep reading this. It says the company's recent $5 value meal offering was initially successful in bringing lower income diners back into the store, but has yet to translate into higher sales, according to company executives. That's the key here. Even Wendy's has said that their $5 biggie bag, or the 4 for $4, was simply a loss leader. Now, yeah, they made a little bit of money off of it, but in most cases, it was just there to draw people in to Wendy's. Then from there, they try to sell them different things or upsell them on a drink, upsell them the medium and large fry and drink combo. That's where they'd make their money, not off the original 4 for $4. So this is something that McDonald's could potentially turn to, is should we try to upsize to a medium and large fry and drink, or maybe even sell them, something similar to what Dairy Queen has done, where you can get I think it's just a cheeseburger now, cheeseburger and fries and a drink, plus a sundae. I believe it's like $7. But if you want to upgrade to a Blizzard, it's an extra $2. McDonald's could do the exact same thing, but this is the reason why it's a problem. Some people are not looking to go into McDonald's and get a McFlurry. But again, when the ice cream machine's always broken, what do? And so this is where McDonald's is going to come out with some different type of meals to try to entice people back into their store, but try to take more of your money. All right? So I talked about this earlier on today, talked about this multiple times over the past couple weeks, is that you need to be careful, because these businesses are trying to come after your money. That's what they want. They don't care about your health. They don't care about your happiness. They care about their bottom line and getting more money from you. So I will leave you with that, but that is what we know as of today. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.